Typhoon Maysak has been intensifying steadily over the last couple of days, now a Category 2 equivalent storm on the Saffir-Simpson scale, sitting at 20.1 degrees north, 129 degrees east as of 1 a.m. Korea Standard Time this August 31st. Currently at 100 miles per hour, pressure of 964 millibars, now a stage 6 on the CDPS, where we can see as much as 200 millimeters of rain fall in the Sacheon, Busan region of South Korea. However, it is going to be the wind threat that's going to be the highest threat to the South Korea area. Stage 6 now on the CDPS, devastating damage when it does come through this area in the next few days. Again, Maysak at 20.1 degrees north, 129 degrees east. Now moving up towards the southern Ryukyu Islands, where we could see some pretty heavy impacts there. Some of the cities that could be impacted include Miyakojima at 396 miles, Ishigaki at 421, Jeju, the southern island of South Korea, at 928 miles, Busan at 1033, and Seoul at 1226. Currently, there are gale warnings in effect for the Ryukyu Islands, and we may see typhoon warnings go into effect for the Koreas once it does get closer. Advanced Dvorak has it at 70 miles per hour, JMA running with 90 miles per hour, Joint Typhoon Warning Center and Force 13 both have it as a Category 2 at 100 miles per hour. Now, getting into the rainfall forecast, you do see Maysak moving up through the Ryukyu Islands. Ishigaki and Miyakojima could get 50 to 70 millimeters of rain per hour as it does traverse past them and into the East China Sea. And then it's going to move up towards the Koreas, where another 200 to 400 millimeters of rain could fall and then may go out into the Sea of Japan and then impact the extreme northeastern part of the North Korean peninsula by the time it does get into the middle of next week. Getting into some of the sea surface temperatures, Maysak has 28 degree waters ahead of it as it does get towards the Ryukyu Islands. By the time it does get up towards the Sea of Japan, it'll be down to 22 degrees Celsius. Now, getting into the official forecast, as both the JMA and Joint Typhoon Warning Center both have this becoming major typhoon Category 4 as it does blow through the Ryukyu Islands and will go through the eastern China Sea going into Tuesday and Wednesday. And by the time we do get into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, Busan may either get a glancing blow or a direct landfall by the time it does get through that area. And then getting into Thursday, it'll go through the extreme northeastern part of Korea and then end up into mainland China by the time it does get into late Thursday and Friday of next week. Chance of tropical storm conditions over the next 5 days will look like this. Ishigaki at 97%, Miyakojima at 95%, Jeju at 79%, Busan at 76%, and Seoul at 73%. Getting into the model guidance, as just about every model does keep this as a typhoon. H-Wharf taking it to Category 4, CTX sinking in Category 5, and the Joint Typhoon Warning Center keeping it at Category 4, and it's going to have a lot of favorable characteristics to work with. Wind shear anywhere between 5 to 15 knots over the next couple days, and you can see that track, most of them taking it into Korea CTCX, thinking it could miss just to the east and will go through the Sea of Japan. Now, getting into the visual imagery, you can see where an eye is starting to try to hollow out from the center of Maysak. Some higher hot towers blowing up on the northwestern side. This is allowing it to intensify at a pretty steady rate over the last couple days. And getting into the water vapor imagery, you can see some of those reds starting to circulate around that center. And usually we see those, that's indicative of not only of intensifying typhoon, but that a good chance this could make that Category 3 or Category 4 intensity, as most of the models and the JTWC and JMA are hinting at. Getting into the infrared imagery, you can see where that eye is starting to try to hollow out. Eye temperature probably down in around the minus 40s at this hour, and you can see those higher cloud tops blowing up there on the northwestern side. So if you're in places like Miyakojima, Ishigaki, you have about another day to get your preparations done. If you're up in Sacheon and Busan, you got about 2 or 3 days to get ready, but rest assured, heavy impacts are going to be felt with this typhoon. Keep an eye on this, and we'll be too, and we'll have another update later on. Thank you for watching this production of Force 13. For more information about Force 13, you can check us out on all of our outlets. Our website, force13.com, where we are overhauling the website and writing new articles for your reading pleasure. We're also on YouTube, keyword Force13. You're probably there already, good chance of that. If you are, hit that like and subscribe button to keep getting updates like this one coming to your mailbox. We're also on Facebook, keyword Force13, where we post our updates, and keep an eye out for our live coverage on there as well. And we're on Twitter, keyword Force13. And if you want to rock our colors like Nathan Foy here, you can go to our store available at store.force13.com, or you can contribute to the project directly by way of the Patreon. More information about patronage and the privilege you can get from patronage can be found at patreon.com/Force13, and you can reach out to us on Skype at Force13, or to me directly on Discord at TRIN, extension 1375, or you can join our server with our new link at discord.gg/Force13.